I'll let you know once I get there.
Okay.
What is this?
We got Dope with BTS.
Hey. You put on the subtitles?
You ready?
Yes.
어서 와. 방탄은 처음이지? Ayo ladies and gentlemen, 준비가 됐다면 부를게. Yeah. 딴 녀석들과는 다르게 내 스타일로 내 스타일로. 밤새 일했지 every day. 네가 클럽에서 노래.
I like that. And I love how they say, like, I was working all night while you were in the club. And then the scene represents, like, a guy, like, that's in an office with a massive amount of paperwork to, like, so it gives you that visual. You know, so I like that. Like, these people who shoot these music videos, they do a really good job matching the visual scenes with the lyrics.
Yeah, and I think this is, like, live. This looks live, so it's even better.
It?
Yeah. I think so.
I think it's a music video.
Yo, their footwork, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and they're all, like, in sync.
And I like how, like, they're not all, like, uniformed, right? Like, they all have, like, their own individual uniforms. Yeah, I like that.
I love the studio that they're in, too.
세대 그럼 난 6포가 좋으니까 6포 세대 언론과 어른들은 의지가 없다면 우리 쌍초식처럼 배려해 해보기도 전에 죽여 enemy 벌써부터 고개 숙여 받아 energy 절대로 포기 you know you're not lonely no one is 새벽은 나보다 예뻐 Can I get a little bit of hope? 잠들 청춘이 get walk go 밤새 일했지 every day 네가 클럽에서 놀게 yeah 작은 속들과 다르게
I know I always give like the same compliments, but the choreography is fire. Like it's just always so good.
Look at his stance.
Like, it's just so in sync with the beat. And I love the kicking notion when they say rejection, but they're also like, they do that kicking movement with the choreo. It's like, it's really fitting.
방탄 스타일 거짓말 획들과는 달라 매일이 hustle life I gotta make it fun baby 이런 게 방탄 스타일 거짓말 획들과는 달라 매일이 hustle life I gotta win 난 좀 따라
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
They're such amazing performers.
Yeah.
And I just love that they always offer more than just like really romantic songs or really motivating songs. Like they just give us everything. And it just goes to show like even though there's so many people in this group, like, they're all on the same page. Like, they all want to be almost like perfectionists.
Yeah, I think because they've done so many songs together, like, they're so synchronized.
Yeah.
Like, their movements, they're just, like, so spot on. Like, if you really pay attention to the choreography, like, there's... Like, I really don't see a moment where, like, there's a misstep even. Like, they're just so in sync, so good. Like, I think... it really illustrates like the amount of effort and practice they put into their craft.
Yeah, it actually makes me so curious what their process is, you know, behind the scenes, how they draw their creativity together and agree on like a whole project together.
Yeah.
Because the more people you have involved, the harder it is to have everyone on the same page. So I wonder what that looks like for them. Yeah.
And whoever's helping them with the choreo, because like there always has to be someone from the outside looking at it and observing it and making those corrections, right? Because like they're the ones performing. It makes me think of like, you know, those drum lines. Like there's a massive amount of people in those groups, right? So there's always like that. He's not. I don't know if they call him a composer in that setting, but like essentially like a composer where they're looking at the entirety of the group and then making those adjustments. Like, you remember Drumline where there's certain, or it doesn't have to be necessarily the movie Drumline, but like there's certain movements where they, as a group, they form something.
Yeah.
Right? It could be a letter. It can be anything. It could be a visual image.
Like marching bands.
Right. So like, this is not that different, but I mean, a much smaller group. But still, like, when you have a group of 5, 6, 7 people, like, you have to be in sync in terms of timing, in terms of space, in terms of lyrics, like, so yeah, that process must be exhausting. Because you can't make a mistake. All 6 or 7 of you. It's one thing to master yourself, right? That's a whole nother story. But like, to master yourself while simultaneously all 6 other people or 5 other people in the group also have to be doing the same thing, and you guys have to be synchronized. Like that must be crazy.
Yeah. You essentially have to carry your own weight.
Yeah.
And make sure everyone else is as well.
And everyone has to fit in that.